The Waqf provocation is back this poll season. After the RJD leader's Ilaj remark, Tejaswi has escalated the rhetoric, vowing to scrap the Waqf law, saying that we will throw it in the dustbin. Now, his comments have sparked a major political furor, reopening a volatile debate as political parties head into elections in the state of Bihar.
चाहे कोई बिल ये लोग लाते हो, आप लोगों से हम कहना चाहते हैं, वक्फ कानून का जो इन लोगों ने बनाया है, हमारी सरकार बनेगी तो उस बिल को हम लोग पूरे दान में फेंकने का काम करेंगे.
All right, my colleague Arnil is joining me on the phone line with more on this. Arnil, take us through this entire political war of words, the latest on the Waqf that has erupted right ahead of the Bihar elections. Tejashwi Yadav now responding to the remark that was made earlier about him.
Well, when yesterday Tejaswi Yadav's RJD leader made this kind of a similar statement, it was thought that it was spoken in ignorance, a provocative statement that's been made to appease the minority community, because the state government certainly has no powers to change a bill which has been ratified in the parliament. But now when Tejaswi Yadav himself is saying that if our government comes in power, we'll throw the Waqf bill in the dustbin, it seems like a clear-cut strategy from the RJD to woo the minority vote bank by making such kind of provocative statements. The BJP clearly has hit back on this, saying that the state government has no power. Tejaswi is not going to come in power in the state of Bihar as well, and also saying that if they are making such kind of provocative statements now, if they come in power, they will get Sharia law over here as well.
All right, Arnil, let me go across to Nikhil Anand of the BJP, who's joining me on the phone line. Mr. Anand, good afternoon. Your response to this entire war of words, Tejaswi Yadav, of course, now responding to this remark that was made on the Waqf.
There is no denying of the fact that Tejaswi Yadav is repeating the same thing, what basically is the ideology of RJD. RJD do the politics of Muslim appeasement, and they want to incite and provoke the sentiment of common Muslims of Bihar at this time of election just to grab their votes. And what is this? He is saying that he will throw the Waqf bill into the dustbin. Does this mean that Tejaswi don't have any respect for the Constitution of India or the Parliament of India? Any bill which is passed by the Parliament has to be followed and respected by every citizen? Or do Tejaswi is just repeating the dictates of his master sitting abroad in this country? It is simply an anti-Indian statement. And what is this Waqf bill? Nowhere in any Muslim country there is talaq law existing. Nowhere in any Muslim country this Waqf-like bills are being followed.
Okay.
Waqf is simply a policy rule to grab of this country. And it is simply an anti-Indian statement. We condemn this statement, and people of Bihar is not going to tolerate these kind of communal statements.
Okay.
And anti-Indian statement.
All right, Mr. Nikhil Anand, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon on Times Now, and of course sharing your perspective on this latest war of words that has erupted right ahead of the Bihar elections. Viewers, remember the Waqf provocation has made a comeback this poll season, as we have been telling you. RJD MLC Kari Shoaib has stoked a massive political controversy with his comments on the Waqf law. He said that if Tejaswi Yadav becomes Bihar's chief minister, all bills will be torn apart, including the Waqf bill. Now, he made this remark while addressing a public meeting in Parvata Assembly constituency in support of the RJD candidate and sitting MLA Sanjeev Kumar. The RJD MLC, in fact, further threatened those who supported the Waqf reform, saying that they will be given ilaj or treatment.
वक्फ बिल के खिलाफ करने वाले को इलाज करना है, जिन लोगों ने वक्फ बिल का समर्थन किया उनका इलाज करना है। बिहार और देश को बचाने के लिए इस लांटेन छाप को यहाँ जिताइए, एनडीए को हराइए, महागठबंधन की सरकार बनाइए, तेजस्वी यादव जी मुख्यमंत्री बनेंगे, सारे बिल फाड़ के फेंक दिए जाएंगे, चाहे वो वक्फ बिल हो, कोई बिल हो। यहाँ सिर्फ सरकार होगी और इंसानियत की सरकार होगी, मोहब्बत की सरकार होगी, प्यार और भाईचारे की सरकार होगी।
All right, let me go across to Mr. Rashid Alvi of the Congress Party joining me on the phone line. Mr. Rashid Alvi, good afternoon. Namaskar. Your response to the BJP saying that the opposition has gotten the entire Waqf factor right ahead of the Bihar elections just to appease and, practice vote bank politics.
You know, it is BJP. They appease a particular community just to get votes. As far as Waqf laws are concerned, this Waqf Act absolutely against the Muslim community. In case Congress party forms government in Delhi in 2029, and we are very hopeful to form the government because people are against this BJP government. So definitely we are going to withdraw this law, Waqf Act. It is totally against Constitution. It is totally against Muslim community.
Okay. All right, Mr. Rashid Alvi, thanks very much for joining us and sharing your perspective. Of course, viewers, remember this entire political war of words is just coming days ahead of the Bihar Assembly elections. Now, of course, Tejaswi also taking it a notch up. But remember, this is not the first time, viewers, when the RJD has vowed to nullify the law. In April this year, it was Tejashwi Yadav who had promised not to implement the law in Bihar. Speaking with the media, he had then said that after opposition comes to power, the Waqf law will be thrown into the dustbin.
सरकार बनाकर के इस कानून को कूड़ेदान में फेंकना हुआ। सीए एनआरसी का भी हम लोगों ने प्रस्ताव भेजा था कि नहीं भेजा था कि किसी भी कीमत पे हम लोग सीए एनआरसी को बिहार में लागू नहीं होने देंगे। सब लोगों ने पास करके भेजा था।
Meanwhile, the BJP has hit out at the RJD Congress combined, saying that the real agenda has been exposed, which is to keep Sharia above the Constitution and Jangal Raj above the rule of law.
Those who roam around with Samvidhan and say we are Samvidhan Rakshak, they are the ones who are the Samvidhan Bhakshak. They put Sharia first, not Samvidhan. Today, RJD leader from RJD platform has used the same language that Tejaswi ji used and has said that he will tear up the Waqf law, the law passed by Parliament and which has been given the green signal by Supreme Court. He then also threatened people and said whoever opposes it, unka ilaj kar denge. This is the kind of language they use because they put Sharia above Samvidhan. Jangal Raj above Samvidhan ka Raj, not Kanun ka Raj.
Meanwhile, let's viewers get you another update that is coming in. Of course, we will keep getting you more on this, but remember this entire war of words. All right, let me go across to my colleague Arnil, who is with me on the phone line. Arnil, this war of words seems to be deepening. The BJP, of course, hitting out at the opposition, saying that, they are getting this only so that they can appease a certain vote bank. The opposition, of course, hitting out, saying that we've always had this stand.
Well, the JDU also has given a fresh reaction, saying that these provocative statements are nothing but appeasement politics. It has been done to provoke a particular community so that the RJD and Tejaswi Yadav get the votes of the minority community. The BJP also has upped the ante against Tejaswi Yadav as well as his RJD party, basically saying that now they are targeting a Waqf law which has been ratified in the parliament. If at all Tejaswi comes in power, he will get his Jangal Raj, obviously, which was there during the regime of his father, Lalu Prasad Yadav, according to the BJP. But he might try to get the Sharia law as well in the state of Bihar, because he doesn't believe in constitution. Constitutionally, the Waqf bill has been ratified, but now it seems like they want to amend that constitution as well. They want to get changes in the constitution as well.
All right, Arnil, I'll keep coming back to you for the latest from Bihar. But viewers, remember, this is the latest that is happening. The Waqf bill war that has now taken center stage right ahead of the Bihar Assembly elections. Of course, this political to and fro continues between the BJP as well as the Congress RJD duo. But this is not the first time, remember, that Tejaswi Yadav has said that he will be throwing the Waqf bill into the dustbin and will be scrapping the Waqf law. The BJP, of course, stating that the opposition is only practicing vote bank politics ahead of the Bihar elections. That is coming in ahead of the Bihar Assembly elections. Remember, we've been getting you the latest political to and fro that has been going on ahead of the Bihar elections. This one's the latest that is coming in on the Waqf bill. All right, moving on, viewers.